Today was supposed to be simple. Just replace 4 RV tires that had aged out. Down here in Texas, 5 years is about when rubber starts getting questionable. After blowing 4 tires on a horse trailer years ago within 20 miles of each other, we're not taking any chances. But of course, the minute we rushed to make the tire appointment, things started going sideways. One of our dually tires suddenly was low, the air compressor had to be pulled out, the leveling jacks refused to retract again, and we were already running late. And then when we finally got to the tire shop, we discovered something we hadn't expected about the Toyo tires we planned to buy. Okay, so we're off to get tires. I was supposed to get 4 new tires today. I just plugged in the tire monitor and it is now beeping because the inside passenger tire is low. You just can't make this shit up. Okay, the jacks are taking a long time to come up too. This last one, the one on the driver's side rear, it's taking a really long time. So Mike went outside to investigate. We came up here today so we could take the RV to go get 4 new tires. And the first thing we found out is one of the tires was low in the back. That's one of the ones that are going to be replaced, but then we have to fill it up. So we did that, and now something with the hydraulic jacks, the one won't come up. And of course we only have one set of keys because we dropped the truck off for service this morning. The other set's in the truck. So we only have the one set. So we had to turn the engine off to get at the bay, which is locked, to look at the hydraulics. So, oh God, it's always something. Oh God. Oh, I realized we have to take the hitch off. Okay, it didn't come up all the way. The other one did, but not this one. That could be ugly. Okay, so he's bringing them down again. He's spraying them with slide lube because that's all we had. Did I mention it was windy? Enzo was panic stricken. We're working on that one last jack. Still, I don't know if it's cooking up or not. Mike's out there looking at it, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's coming up or not. Okay, looks like he came up.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
That's right there.
Yes, hi, this is Carol Plum, Mike. We're supposed to have an appointment at 3 o'clock. We had some issues, but we're on our way.
Okay.
As we're driving up to the tire place, I'll tell you why we only need 4 tires this time. 3 years ago, we were on a month-long trip back from Jersey in a family funeral, taking our time driving, but we hadn't realized the inside dually tires had stopped reporting a tire pressure, and there was no alarm going off, so I ignored it. Wrong. There's an issue with our valve extenders on our dually tires. It must be leaking air out, so Mike had to pull them off. Put the tire monitors on the tires itself, and then it gave us a reading, which wasn't good. They were really, really low.
Alright, I have an extra sensor, we can try replacing it.
Let me see, it's actually showing up now.
81, yeah.
81 over 120.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you about the temperature.
It's hot.
You can sit here all day if you want.
It's hot down.
For about an hour, right?
45 minutes, I'm thinking.
That sucks. I get parched. I want a margarita. Frozen with, no, frozen sangria, that's what I want. Keep an eye on it and see what happens when we get there.
Later, we realized the inside dually tires were bald on the edges from being underinflated. The plan is to replace the 2 front steer tires with new tires, put the existing front tires on the inside rear tires, which are the bald ones. Our valve extenders were the problem.
Now, was the other ones not that bad? The outside one?
We bought 2 Toyos because the dealer said that these were just as good as the Michelins. Okay, back to present day. We're almost there. There it is. Sci-Fair Tire. I pull into the entrance. Of course, this place is busy today. And we're late. I run into the office to tell them we're here, and I gotta stand in a line. But they get us right in. This is a busy place today. We're here on a weekday, a Thursday, rather than we usually come here on a Saturday. This is trying to get 2 vehicles in the same bay. Oh boy. What the tire guys explained next actually surprised us.
They can't switch these tires.
Okay.
They have to do, 4 new ones have to be in the back. They have to be together. They're not going to sit right on the ground.
Okay. Well, I guess we have to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just letting
All right.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, those are only 2 years old, so.
I know. All
We're
right.
doing back.
Yeah, that's what you guys suggest.
Just the back.
Yep. You're the pros.
Great. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we learned something new. Toyo doesn't make the size we have on the fronts anymore.
What he told me made sense. So.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
He says you're going to have a blowout. He says, plus he says the newer ones are a different size. They're a smidge taller.
Oh,
He
really?
Says, yeah, so
Than the other Toyos we got?
Yeah. So he's saying that if I took those 2 tires, one of those tires,
And put them with the back, they'd be slightly mismatched.
And the tire being taller,
No.
you're guaranteed you're going to have a blowout.
No, we don't want to do that.
Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense once you mention it, yeah. We'll go into more detail when we get back to home base. We'll show you the model numbers and the differences. Can't put an old tire and a new tire together. So the new tire, we said actually smidgen taller than what we had. The Toyos that we had before, they don't make the ones that we've had before now. So we have to keep the steel tires on the steel, with the 2 new tires in the back because they're going to match each other. What's the banging?
Getting the tire on there.
Is that what they're doing? Oh, wow. Oh, that's scary. Can't imagine trying to change a tire on the side of the road.
Why don't we give you spares?
I guess not, yeah. I don't care. This is a nervous dog. We can't go in there. Yep. We still have a whole nother side to do. We're just waiting. The cats won't be happy, but we can at least have the pizza. Yeah. We'll fry them when we do go home. Enzo, calm down.
Calm down.
Ouch, I guess there's a story behind that.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
He had a blowout and he kept driving.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Was it a big truck or?
Yeah, it was an 18-wheeler.
Oh my God. Wow.
It got stuck in the brakes.
Ooh.
So it was fun to pull out of there.
Oh, I can imagine.
See, we're going to size this torque wrench, but that's what you would need.
Oh, wow. That's some torque wrench. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now I got a really good look at it. Oh, it's huge.
ones we pulled off was our original change when we first got it.
Yeah, those are the Michelins that we had.
The first time we did it.
Yeah, the first time we did them. They're exactly, well, they're 2 weeks short of being 5 years old. It's like the first thing we did as soon as we bought this. We knew those tires were too old. And down he goes. And here's the receipt. With everything said and done, it came to $2,500. I originally put the Michelins on. It cost us $3,600. 2 years ago, we had the new Toyos. It was $300 a tire. Okay. All right.
That's quick.
Oh, yeah. And we're finally done. Okay. There he is. We're all done. Come on out. Looks good. Sci-Fair Tires. I'll put the address and a link on the bottom if you're interested. They're in Brennan, Texas. And so far we've been there 3 times and they haven't steered us wrong yet. And after a 45-minute ride, we are back at our home base. Whew, that was a long day. Finally back at the ranch.
Things didn't go 100% as planned.
Yeah, that's true. Well, at least we got it done. Wow, can I see shit?
We can wheel back, driver's side. Passenger, now straighten it out. Perfect. Hold on, let me check the other side.
Please let it be okay. Hey, in park. He's making sure the boards are in the right spot so when I go off the jacks, I land on the board.
You drop them.
Auto level. There we go. Okay.
I need the keys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we only have one set. What, the other one on the other side split? Like this one's starting to do?
No, what happened was there's a big hole.
Oh.
See how they're leaning?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
There's a hole in there about a good 6-7 inches deep now.
Oh, God.
So we have to fill it. All right.
All right. There's the brand new tires. Toyos. And so there's a slightly different size. M156. Still 265, 75R, 25. Okay. So I guess this M156, or is that, yeah, that's M1. 56 must be a slightly different tire than the one we had.
Yeah.
Than the ones that's on the front.
Right. They're the same ones.
Because he said they're
like
smidgen taller.
A little bit bigger.
Just that big, okay.
They're taller.
Yeah.
Taller, and that's why we couldn't swap them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, see, yeah. It's the same size, but these just had E on them.
Yeah, these are they're just like a centimeter shorter.
Yeah, that actually says M154, and that said M156. Our tire shop said that they don't even carry Michelins anymore. They're just too expensive. So
We
that's...
have plenty of room in here. It's just...
Oh, yeah, of course we do.
But
Yeah.
they're just slightly different. That's why we couldn't swap them.
Yeah. Oh, it made sense once they mentioned it. I hadn't even...
Even if we could,
Yeah.
we shouldn't have done it anyway because these are worn down more.
We were exhausted. It was time to go home, and the sun was already setting. I had to do a quick pit stop into the bathroom. I did a quick pit stop for Enzo, but he only wanted to get back into the car. He just wanted to go home. Do you have to go?
Nope, he just ran into the other side of the car.
What?
He went out and sit by this door.
Oh, no. Oh, well, hey, we tried. Oh, stop whining. And now we had another hour and 15-minute drive home. Through back roads, traffic, And it started getting dark, and everybody's driving with their high beams on. I don't know what that's all about. And more construction. Yep, we're almost home. And there we are. Oh, what a long, long day. I fed the cats who were not happy with us. Well, what started as a simple tire appointment became one of those classic RV days. A few surprises, a little stress, and a couple things learned along the way. The good news is we now have 4 brand new tires back there, and hopefully many safe miles ahead. If you've ever replaced RV tires, we'd love to hear what brand you're running and how long you keep them before replacing them. Leave a comment and let us know. And if you enjoyed coming along for today's adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. So come join us on our adventure. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to see what we're up to next. Ring that notification bell to tune into our next video, usually out every Saturday. Please leave a comment too. We would love to hear from you guys. Have a good one.